don't always network to you to gain information, but you want to add value to whoever you're networking with. So that's the thing too. You want to add value to them. So don't always look at taking from. Always try to also add or put into. Push the video.
On your best behavior. On your best behavior. On your best behavior. Need you to be on your best behavior. On your best behavior. On your best behavior. Need you to be.
Hello, everyone. It is Myrrie.
And it's Kay. Hi.
And we are back.
We're back for our new season of BOYBB.
That's right. Be on your best behavior. Look, I always got to show my boobs. So we are back and we're excited. It's been a lot going on.
Yes.
You know, over these past few months, the pandemic is coming to a close. No, I'm kidding. But we've been having a lot going on. So what's been up with you, Kay?
Oh, it's a lot. 2021 started off running. I will tell you this, 2021 started off just like 2020 for me. You know, so I got a couple of new things. I got a toy. I bought me an F-150 truck. I got me a toy to play with and run over a couple of people. What else been going on? Oh, I'm branding myself also, so be looking for that. I am branding myself to be a speaker. I'm already consulting, but to be a speaker. So I do have my first gig, and I'll tell you about that a little bit later. And what's been going on with you, Myrrie?
Not the good things that's been going on with you, no. Well, I just been busy with Best Care, consulting, new coaching clients. We started a new mentorship program, so a lot of that I do the back office work to a lot of that. So I have been extremely busy. I guess in my personal life, I don't have any. I got some new toys, but we ain't gonna talk about it on here. I ain't got new toys like Kay, but my personal life is good. My kids are good. They're flourishing. So life is good.
Life is good. We are building. What do we always say? We are changing our family tree.
That's right.
And so we continue to do that, and I hope that you are continuing to change your family tree also. Have we mentioned that we bought a block?
Oh, we didn't mention. We did. We bought a block.
So we are building our empire.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
All right. So that's some of the toys that we're playing with right now.
Right. And all that kind of leads into our subject today, building relationships.
Yes, building relationships.
We have gotten as far as we have by building relationships. And a lot of people don't understand that if you're an island out there by yourself, it's harder than building a community.
Yes. And that's where that BOYBB came in. That's where we thought about that BOYBB, because you got to be on your best behavior. So yes. Be on your best behavior. And that's with building relationships, you have to, because I'm going to tell you this, especially in healthcare. I don't know about a lot of other professions, but the community is not that large. It's a small community. It's a lot of healthcare workers, but it's still a small community, and you will end up running past somebody that maybe you have wronged, or you and that person didn't get along. Maybe you stepped outside of your professionalism and went ghetto on them. but we're just saying sometimes you have to just let stuff slide off your back. Just leave it alone, and that's where BOYBB came into effect.
Right. So in layman terms, you can't be running them up all through the city, cutting up, and then expect people to take you seriously.
What's that favorite thing that Terrell like me to say? You can't be setting people's soup out.
Yeah. You got to learn how to hold your tongue in some situations in order to move things forward.
That's right.
So my dad used to tell us, you live to fight another day.
That's right.
Sometimes you just got to suck it up so you can keep moving forward.
Yeah. But we're not saying be a doormat to anybody.
Oh, no,
we're not saying that.
We're not a doormat.
But there's a professional way to deal with things, and like you said, sometimes you just have to let things go and then live to fight another day.
Right. So a part of building relationships, definitely you need to network. So like I said, you can't be an island by yourself. You got to get with other like-minded people or different people in your industry and build relationships. So that's where networking comes in. I know with the pandemic, it's a little harder, but there are all kinds of virtual group situations going on. We just got an invitation from here. St. Luke's is a mental hospital. We just got an invitation from them to do a virtual networking event. I know sometimes people are like, oh, I'm too busy. You have to make time.
You have to make time.
Because that's how you continue to build your relationships. We had to set aside time in order to network with people, to find out what's going on in their business. And then that way you can share what's going on in our business.
That's right. And so don't always network to you to gain information, but you want to add value to whoever you're networking with. So that's the thing too. You want to add value to them. So don't always look at taking from. Always try to also add or put into.
Yeah, because that was like our next point we were gonna touch on is adding value. Always share something with someone else, not expecting it back, but just to educate people, just to help move people forward. And I'm a true believer in karma. What you put out is going to come back to you. That's why I'm always trying to give people positive things. I'm always trying to share. Now, I'm not going to give you no money. If anybody know me, you're not getting a dime from me. I'm very selfish when it comes to that.
Yeah.
But as far as my time, which is more valuable than money, I give people my time. I give people information. And I'm a loving, caring person. I might give you a couple of shoulders and some tears. That's how I add value to people.
I'm just gonna give you money and move on.
That's Kay. Kay throw money at it. I kind of invest more into people. So I'm just saying, you have to add value to people and be able to sometimes some people just need an ear. I didn't have people that came to us and just needed an ear, because right now, a lot of people are isolated. Yeah. So that can add value to somebody's life. And then when you're adding value to them and they're adding value to you, you pick and choose and you build your tight circle.
Yes.
Yeah, because we have a tight circle of people now that we work with, we support, they support us.
Yeah.
It's a reciprocal thing. And look, y'all know I done brought that word up before. Reciprocal. My relationships are reciprocal relationships. If I'm not giving you something and I don't expect it, but you should be giving me something back in return.
Oh, see? That's why we work so well together, because she don't expect it. I do. If I'm giving you something, you should be giving me something. If you giving me something, I'm going to give you something.
But that's why, as sisters, people are like, God, most family can't work together. Because Kay has her strengths where I'm weak, and I have strengths where she's weak. Yeah. So we end up being a good mesh, and then we realize when we try to work on stuff separate, it kind of don't work out because the other people be like getting on our nerves, and we don't. Because y'all know we'll get together like a puzzle and we make it happen.
Because we're like this. If we say we're going to do something,
we're going to do it.
Yeah, and sometimes we work with other people and they say they're going to do something, and then you look up, it's a week later.
Yeah.
And they haven't done it. That is the one thing that kind of irritates me, is that if somebody say they're going to do it, if you're going to say you're going to do a project, have it done. Don't wait a week out. Go ahead and have it done, because that makes you look good in that person's eye.
Right.
Yeah.
And I've been known, I go without sleep. I done told y'all the story of my kids doing peanut butter and jelly for a month because my money had been allocated somewhere else. Things like that.
Yeah.
That's what you do for your tight circles. If you gotta sleep 2 hours in order to get what you promised to get done, that's what you do.
Get it done. And so in building a relationship, you need to think about that too. If you tell somebody that you're going to do something, make sure you get it done. Because we go without sleep. We didn't went without some funds because we trying to sow into other people. So think about that. Yeah. Be on your best behavior.
Yeah. So along with that, another important point when you building relationships is just show up. Like Kay said, when you do what you say you're gonna do, that's why our name is good in the community. Because when we tell somebody something, it may not come out exactly the way that we plan from outside, things that we can't control. But what we say we're going to do, we do it.
That's right.
So that right there will make your name good in the community, and it will help your relationships to flourish. Mm-hmm. Because people come to us, for whatever, guidance, advice, things like that.
Consulting.
Yeah. And it's like, okay, do you know what you're getting yourself into? Because that's why I always tell people, if you are coachable, you can go a long way.
You can go a long way. And flexible, too, because, like she said, if some things are not in our control or may not be in your control, but what is in your control, you control that, and you keep moving forward. And that's what we try when we're building our circle of influence, or we're networking with people. That's what we try to tell people, also to show people.
We're going to do what we say we're going to do, but it's other stuff we can't control.
Because sometimes people think everything is A, B, C, D.
Right.
And I tell them, I said, sometimes it's A, B, C, D, and then it jump down to Z, and you can control Z, and then you have to come back to E.
Right.
Yeah, so you have to think about things of that nature. Yeah.
And it's funny, that just made me think of how many times have we heard people say, well, I heard. They come to us and I heard from this. This is what we do. So whoever you heard it from, do they have 12 group homes? Did they buy a block? Did they, have their name been built up in the community? Did they build a consulting business? Or are they sitting at home telling you what they heard?
Yeah. I just had that happen to me. What was it, last week?
Yeah.
Yeah, somebody contacted me and said, well, I heard that they offering contract. I have the number to the insurance company person that gives the contract. They haven't told me anything, so I went back and texted the person and said, hey, well, do they have a contract? And she says, well, no.
Then who cares what you heard from them? So
evidently they not offering contracts if the person don't have a contract.
So I'm like, so it's good for people to sit around and talk about what they heard, but actually being in the midst of it, it's two different things.
It's two different things.
That's a part of building a relationship.
Yes.
But so we just kind of wanted to give you some points in regards to building a relationship. Kay's building new relationships. I'll let her announce what she has going on.
I am. So I have my first official speaking engagement, which is going to be in Chicago. The name of it is Woman Entrepreneurship Summit and Networking Luncheon. And that's going to be on March the 29th. Now, what's special about this? One, this is my first official speaking engagement. And March the 29th is my birthday. Yay! So come join me. So with this event, you will get a lunch. So you'll get some food. So you won't be there from 12 to 8 starving. So you will get a food. But it's not just me. It's like 14 different women from different aspects of entrepreneurship. We have a lady that does nonprofit grant writing. We have a lady that has real estate. We have it's 2 real estate ladies. One is really invested in Airbnb. She has several. Mm-hmm. We have some powerhouses that show you how to brand yourself. What other? We have a couple of authors that's going to be there.
Yeah.
So it's just a wide range of information that we're going to be sharing with you. And there is a cost. But the cost is like nothing. It's like $97, which is minimum, and you will get a lunch with it. So the way you get tickets for this event, I do have a Eventbrite set up. And so you would just kind of Google Woman Entrepreneurship Summit and Networking Luncheon, which is March the 29th. Google that and get your ticket and join me in Chicago because we are going to have an awesome time.
Yes.
All right?
I'm so proud of her. Finally stepping out. I mean, I had to like kick her and be like, you can do this. Nah.
No, Myrrie, no, I don't like to deal with people sometimes because people don't live up to my level. They move too slow.
Her expectations.
My expectations.
Don't say your level like
I'm level up.
Live up to my level.
Level up. What's that song by, what's her name, Sierra?
Sierra, yeah.
Level up, level up, level up. No. So, to my expectations.
Right. But you got to give people a chance.
Because
we're building relationships.
She said, I got to give people a chance. I am known as the business catalyst.
That's right.
So I kick people into their purpose. No.
Right.
No.
So I will also be attending that in Chicago because I heard they were serving lunch.
You're so silly.
So if you're not in the Chicago area, I would just suggest book you a ticket now because tickets are pretty reasonable. Hotel was pretty. We found a really reasonable hotel, and come out and support.
If you want,
guess what? We're building relationships out here in these streets.
If you go to Eventbrite and purchase your ticket, hit me up, private message me, Google me, whatever you want to do to get in touch with me. Text me, look me up on Facebook. But I have the hookup on hotels in Chicago too.
Yeah. Under
$100, nice hotel with suite. So have a little vacation.
See, we travel in style, but we travel on the low. So that's what Kay has going on as far as her speaking. And then we bought a block, but I just want to come in with my information on our Globe project.
Oh, our Globe project.
We have a Globe project going on right now. So we've just been getting the word out to different people, like our family reunion, sent out information about it. But just to let our followers know and the public know, we do have, we bought a building in the city of Globe, Arizona. It does encompass we bought a block. It encompasses 3 buildings. The first building is our CSU, which is our Crisis Stabilization Unit. The second building is going to be a 56-bed residential facility. Mm-hmm. And then the third building is going to be an assisted living, like a senior living, loft apartments upstairs, and then retail space at the bottom. So we're taking on a big fee. And just to let y'all know, we paid for it in cash. Yeah. So, another thing you will know if you're in the commercial real estate business, we bought it in cash, and now lenders don't really want to deal with us because they didn't appreciate we bought it in cash. So, we are looking for sponsors. If you are wanting to get in on the ground floor of something great, and make a small sponsorship for a decent return, hey, hit us up. We're looking for, our campaign is 100 by 5,000. So we're looking for 100 people at $5,000 increments. And you can have as many increments as you want, but we're looking for 100 slots. And then the return on the sponsorship would be in 1 year. You can look us up. We're registered business. We're legit. You can talk to our lawyer, all of that. We do have contracts if you are wanting to do the sponsorship. So I just want to put it out there because right now we just started this. There's 71 slots left. So you have an opportunity to jump in before they're gone, because once we're at 100, we're not taking anymore.
It's no.
All right. So if you want to send us your email, post your email in here, or if you want to DM us or message us, that would be great. We can send you the information and you can make a decision. So
right.
I just wanted to put that out there about our Glow project. And basically, I think that's it for our first first show back in our second season.
All right.
All right. So, like we said, build relationships. I do want to point out, in our business, I don't know if a lot of people know this, most group homes pay for like referrals. In our entire 3 years of being in business, we have not paid for one referral.
Not one.
Not one. And our houses stay full.
We should call ourselves the marketing gurus.
Yes. So it's very, very important to build relationships.
Yes.
So this is Myrrie.
This is Kay.
And we're with BOYBB. Be on your best behavior. And as I always say, be a blessing to someone else. Bye.
Bye.